Welcome to another episode. It will be like fourth now,
This is the third episode.
considering the
Well, technically, it's the second one.
considering the pilot is for.
This is basically the third
Considering-
episode.
Oh.
Technically,
Okay, that makes sense.
we have the pilot, we had episode 1, and now we have episode 2. So, yeah. Welcome to episode 2, and this topic was picked by Okap. Because obviously, we're going
I
to
mean,
talk about Femboys.
theoretically, it was picked by you, but the main points and stuff will be under my.
Yeah.
Let's just say command again.
Yeah, don't worry. We have topics in the future that I'll probably know more than Okap, but hey, it's
Oh, for sure. For sure. So, yeah, today's topic will be about fanboys. Come on. One
Never
of,
heard
one
of
of
them.
those topics that I can talk for ages. But yeah, going with the more serious stuff about it. So, yeah, I have quite like 5 bullet points I've prepared for that. So, yeah, we go with the first one. What, or rather, who are the fanboys? You will start first. I want to hear your opinion.
Let's see, what and who are fanboys? Well, fanboys, from what I understand at least, is they're guys who are more into the feminine parts of life. They wear like female-ish clothes. They act female-ish, but they're still guys. Still the guy stuff. Yeah, I guess that isn't that what fanboys are supposed to be? Unless I'm misunderstanding something.
No, actually, you're exactly in the definition. But yeah, in my longer definition, it's more likely femboys are into feminine behavior, feminine clothing, and other visual part of their like dressing, appearance, and overally about that. And yeah, they do have tendencies to for female behaviors or some other, let's just say, kinks or stuff like this. But yeah, they are still males, and we still have this homey, goofy brain thinking. But yeah, we are more into like this feminine part. In more or less depends, because yeah, what? Yeah, because for example, not every fanboy has to wear makeup, paint nails, and do stuff like this. It's also not about like only dressing, to be honest, because not every like that'll be in a second, but not every fanboy also needs to wear clothes or appear visually. It can be in the heart. So yeah, it's not about how you look; it's about how you feel.
That's a good way of saying it. I mean, but I don't know if it's in your bullet point, but how do you actually become a fanboy? Or does it just happen naturally?
I am going about that for in the next bullet point. Literally next one. You
For
kind of
once-
like you sort of predicted what I am about to.
For once, I didn't
yeah,
look
my
at the
next-
bullet points, because usually I'm the bullet point guy.
I mean, yeah, that's true. So yeah, my another bullet point here is: do you consider yourself as a fanboy in any sort of a way?
I mean, look at me. Do I look like a fanboy? I mean, okay, I look like a fanboy.
Come on, you are a female avatar here, for God's sake.
But yeah, I mean, I get this question a lot, and I am more from how I was behaving IRL and virtually. I am not this muscular, manly guy that does manly stuff, and like I am more feminine than I should be, and I'm happy for that. I'm more like a light version of femboys. I don't consider myself a femboy. I also don't wear femboy clothes or any female clothes, but I am too girly to be standing next to the classic males who like do construction work and drink beer and watch football and talk
I
about
mean, I would
models.
rather say that you don't follow the typical stereotype of alpha male and stuff like this. You just took a peaceful life as a normal man.
Yep.
That's all I can say. From what I understand here.
That's just how I am. But yeah, VR, especially VRChat, I mean, made me like become even more girlier because I wear female avatars. And you could choose many type of avatars, but you know what kind of avatars I'm wearing from all my previous videos. I'm usually wearing these kinds of models because these are cute and I feel comfortable in them. I don't like to wear those extremely
Let's
edgy
just be honest, there are
characters.
not many good male bases on VRChat, at least for our standards. I know there are e-boys and stuff like this, but no,
True,
no.
true. That is correctly. There's still lacking in male avatars, especially now with the current updates. Well, good luck. But
Yeah,
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 this is
especially about that one.
this is how I look, and I could classify as some kind of a fanboy, but I am not. But the bigger question is, okay, how about you? Do you classify as a fanboy?
It's so actually ridiculous to like you asking me this stuff after you knowing a lot of stuff about it.
I
It's like,
mean, I don't
oh
know what
man,
you're
really?
talking about.
You exactly know what I'm talking about. But yeah, going back to the serious, to the serious tone of the conversation. Yes, I am, and I'm proud of it. I don't want to. I don't want to use like inappropriate words here. I want to keep it family friendly. So yeah, but I am. Oh, I am, and I'm actually proud of it. At some degree, I'm really proud of it. I do kind of follow the typical stereotype because yeah, uh, clothes. I do have some clothes. For fanboys, let's just be honest. Um, and yeah, it
What type
was.
of clothes?
I mean, the usual skirt and thigh highs for now, and arm warmers because I got them recently.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
about that one.
yeah, I got them in with the same package with like those black and white striped thigh highs, and the arm warmers are the same. So I have matching things now. So yeah.
Now I just
um,
need to get some cat ears.
listen, I'm planning on getting that. Okay, I'm planning on it.
But continue,
I
continue,
do.
Mr.
But yeah,
Fanboy.
and here I can also get my story because yeah, you told your story sort of. It's time for mine as well. But yeah, definitely VRChat. Come on, I can wear female avies and I can customize them with as fanboy as I can, and I can go full out and I don't have to hesitate. Blessing, and it's like a heaven. But yeah, the overall story was like I don't know. So, will it? Oh my god, it will be like 3 years ago. Holy hell. Uh, 3 or
That long
more.
ago?
Uh, I I had a curiosity about wearing like at least trying on me skirt and thigh highs in general because I was like curious. Okay, girls wear this and how comfortable actually it is. Don't look at me like this.
I had
Come
to.
on.
I had to. Continue.
So yeah, my overall curiosity started like maybe 4 years ago, and then one of my IRL friends, I had ability, uh, and she actually let me try this like 3 years ago or two. I don't exactly remember, something around 2 or 3 years ago. I actually tried it. I do not regret. Oh my god, that was actually something. Oh, I can describe it. And then later on, yeah, the year passed. Was it actually a year? Yeah, that was over a year that passed. After that, and I had a mindset of like, I want to get something, but I'm also afraid. Then I told myself like, YOLO. If you're not going to do it now, you're not going to do it ever. And so I, out of like, YOLO, I just ordered it. There we go. I ended up like this. But
Oh,
no, uh, though I don't like wearing a makeup.
yet,
I don't like it.
yet.
My siblings actually, couple of years ago, tried to put anything makeup related on my face, and I refused massively. Still to this day, I would.
You can only become a true femboy if you put the makeup up.
I mean, theoretically, I can get
The nails,
do
yes.
nails, but that's max.
Yeah, how about like black and white nails?
It's not a bad idea. Yo.
And then also mix match. For example, the thumb is white on the left side and then black on the right side. So not only is it like going in the order with the fingers, but also in mirror reflection on the other hand.
I'll think about it. I'll actually think about it.
Oh yeah, we learned more about the Okap and me, about femboyism.
I'm probably going to regret saying that publicly. Not like many people know already, but anyway. And I have it publicly in my bio in VRChat. So
Fair.
anyway. Anyway.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah. I guess we can go to the next point I have on my list. And now it will be, yeah. Why do you think that we don't see them that often? Like,
that's a good question.
Either IRL, especially IRL to be honest, and somewhere on the internet.
About that,
what do you think is the cause?
I saw like a week ago a Femboy IRL, and he was proud. Like, oh,
I don't want to tell my part of the story.
That's the only time I saw an IRL. First, other than that, at least here in Belgium, femboys are non-existent.
So yeah, you start. Why do you think we don't see them that often?
I guess femboys are still very niche, and we're already going to more directions now these days. We're becoming yourself, like for example with the trans people, and of course the gay people and stuff, and all the LGBTQAI plus flag. So I guess now slowly the femboys, people that had it inside them for a long time, feel more safer to come out saying, "Hey, I'm a femboy," because today they're becoming more accepted, while maybe in the past they would have been bullied or even get in trouble. But the reason we don't see them much anymore is because it's still weird in public. People still, at least IRL, let's start with IRL. It's very, very, very weird to see in a femboy IRL. I don't know why. We see so many things IRL, but that's still a taboo. Virtual, especially, I'm gonna mention VRChat again. It's been like basically like a reboot for the femboys. Like I have seen so many people in VRChat that are also femboys. Like no joke. But why we don't see them much? Well, the answer is simple. We need more time for it to become normalized. Yeah, it's called that. That's my answer.
I'm going to traumatize you, IRL then.
You're going to me in your femboy costume?
I can always change to one onto your place.
Okay, that's fine. And to be honest, the
no,
airport
I'm not going out publicly. No, hell no, I'm not going publicly. I'll be executed in every single place I'm going to. But yeah.
How about you?
And there are a couple of different reasons why we don't go outside and we don't socialize in our, let's just say, femboy forum. So yeah, public opinion is something that is still like something that they didn't get used to. They still don't like this. They still follow the stereotype of, oh, you gotta be a man, you can't do this. It's like blame on them, on our gender and stuff. That's one of the thing. The second one, yeah, it's still weird. People are not used to. Third one you actually didn't mention is support. We don't have much of that. Especially, like, for example, your friends, let's just say, they might be homophobic. They might not like this idea. And they might judge you by this and just tell you, like, you're weird. Go get some therapy or something like this. There are friends like this. I exactly know about it. It's not like I experienced it, but I know that it exists. So there is no support from some friends that you think you trust, but at the end it turns out that they don't like this idea in general. So you just hide it to not like get attention on yourself for something you're not really comfortable sharing with. Because I've read a lot of stories on Reddit that like, oh my god, my friend actually saw my pictures of in my fanboy outfit and stuff like this, and they were actually genuinely afraid of them judging, or of those friends judging them, and actually losing a contact or something just because that thing happened, which is not okay. Like, come on, if you are a friend, you should support your friend no matter what it is. Like, come on, my one of my Arab friends is like, you are, I don't, genuinely, I don't care, you can be, even that's okay, even this I appreciate, because it's like there's no hate towards me. So yeah, that's third. Fourth one, and the most important one, family support.
That,
There's like
yes.
95% of a chance that family hates this idea. They are going to disown you, judge you, tell you to get away from house. You're not our son anymore, just because you are like this. I am partly lucky, to be honest. I'm really lucky, but I know a lot of people who are like, they don't even want to mention it anything to the family because they will be disowned by the family. Because yeah, I am going to insult them. Boomers do not understand. They have stereotypes that you have to follow, and if you break even a single fucking thing, that slipped out automatically. I'm sorry. If you even break one of the rules of the household and the mentality of those old people, you're done. You're cooked. So they are also really, really afraid, especially fathers. I've seen so many posts about like, my father is going to genuinely kill me for that, and I am like, I understand it. I unfortunately do, because that's also the problem. And I'm going to skip like the abusive father thing in the family, because we exactly know what it is, and I don't have to. Yeah, but you get an idea.
Yeah, understand.
Especially fathers are really, really, really against it, and they are not willing to take it well. Mothers, okay, I've seen a lot of cases where, for example, even a mother was buying a female clothes for their son. Like, I even have a friend like this. So man, that's a lot of respect for that mom. But for fathers, is like, you're done. If you ever sleep it out, you're done. So that's another reason why we don't even mention it. And the only times we do, it's on the internet with people that we genuinely trust.
Kind of sad though
Yeah,
that
life
family
could
can
be
be
way
like that.
better without it. Yeah.
It is sad. It's sad that family can just support each other, but you know, like I said, it takes time. This takes time. Maybe like 5 years from now, it'll be different. It's already
If
better.
only no. It only gets better when the current parenting generation will genuinely die, and we will have different
That
aspects
takes
of looking at things.
20 more years. So I guess,
Unfortunately, yes, it
yeah,
does, but that's the only solution. If we get rid of the problem like this, because we won't have any people who are going to follow the, in at least our case, post war mentality. Sure. Oh yeah, and another reason shortly, homophobia that is around the countries, and especially countries in like where it's hot, like Arabia or something like this. Those countries are
yes,
really, really against it. Like, yeah,
that thing will
one
never
simple
change,
word, you're done.
sadly.
Unfortunately.
But about the last point for a moment, I want to respond with one thing. Okay, boomer.
I'm going to murder you.
But yeah, about the homophobic part. Sadly, like I said, it will not change. It's in their belief. It's in their culture. But like I wanted to say earlier, it is improving. Like in the last couple of years, it is getting better. It's been better. Like I said, you said
Hmm.
95%. Well, it used to be like 98, 99%. So we're improving. Not much. We are. Before we go to the next bullet point, mid break, I want to say if you like and enjoy what you see slash hear, remember to subscribe to the VR Infinity YouTube channel. We try to upload more of these podcasts, plus other videos that Okap me make, like guides and other stuff. If you like it, please subscribe, and back to the show.
Oh yeah. Another bullet point is how easy it is to become one. Oh, tell me,
All right, I'll tell
is it
you.
really that easy for you?
All you have to do is just exist. There we go. You already are one.
Well, okay, that was really fast.
No.
Damn it.
Okay. I'll go in depth. It is I'm gonna mention VRChat again because this is basically the femboy place. Many people here start as normal straight males, and they probably start with like a Call of Duty avatar or very manly avatars, or maybe knee boys. And then as time goes by, you have two places you can evolve to. One is for a future video, which is furries. But the other one is the not straight family. Let's call it that. So it's very common to by default become a femboy. It's very easy. You get an avatar that's female and other people, and you feel attracted, and then you start to question your sexuality, and eventually embrace it and become a femboy. You can go further than femboy. That's not as successful, which is like I said, just becoming a gay or a bi person. But becoming a femboy, it's so common these days. Like half of my friends that I know became femboys. That's the longer answer. The better for you.
Hmm. That's actually a really fair one, and yeah, you get a massive point here. VR chat actually definitely opens a gate for it. I am saying this multiple times, and I'll be repeating that all the time. VR chat is most likely just a key to your brain gates that you just have and you didn't know they exist. So yeah, you guys, for example, like even wearing the avatar like I do right now, the simple Rusk, it's already a fanboy itself, sort of. Because it's like,
Sorry.
just shut up. But yeah, uh, even getting a simple Rusk in the beginning is already a first step because it's, as I said, it's sort of a fanboy already. All you gotta do is just follow the path. And if you are not even willing to go to VRChat, IRL you also might be. Like, there are some tendencies, there are some things you like, um, and it turns you on, and you keep going, and eventually you realize that, for example, you want to try it out. That's exactly, or curiosity. That's exactly what happened with me. My curiosity took over me. I tried it, and I liked it. So exactly the same thing can happen to you or someone else. They are just curious, or they see maybe once and like, yeah, okay, never, it's fine. But then you're like exposed to it more and more, and at the end you start to question like, hey, what if I try it? And
Hmm.
yeah, that's how it is. And yeah, later on you might actually consider you like, I don't know, uh, question your sexuality, like, because yeah, it has an influence and impact on your sexuality. I gotta say it from my own experience. uh you start to be curious about like, but they're like, okay, it's a female clove, but it's still a guy, and I like this view. I like, it starts to make me like it, and then you go to the rabbit hole of like questioning your own like orientation, and then you dig more and more, and eventually you might end up either like you might end up like straight anyway, because it's like no, I can't. Uh, I've done a research, I can't, or you might be bisexual. You end up like yeah, both are fine, or you totally turn on girls and like and say like homies, you got a new member in your clan. I'm ditching women. Well, yeah, mm, it is easy, especially if you're exposed to it really like massively. The less you're exposed, the less chances you have.
Yes.
VRChat makes it impossible to not like get exposed because you see a lot of rusks, a lot of like mints, milk, Karin. Karin less. Karin is way more feminine, but Rusk. Oh my god, that's like a plague of things, and then you like it, you go
It doesn't help that
yeah,
it's currently the most
and the
popular
entire thing.
avatar in VRChat, so most people use it, making it even worse to avoid.
But yeah, internet as well outside VR. Like, come on, we have a lot of like. Recently, I've seen so many game memes. It's like either game memes, fanboy memes about like $20 is $20, but and then you have a meme like when bro pulls out like a $500, like massive amount of memes, and then you yeah,
Okap sure
come on,
loves his memes, his memes. Don't look at me like that.
I will. But yeah, that's my entire rant.
Noted. Hope you guys enjoyed the rant. So,
Yeah.
last bullet point, I assume.
Yep, exactly. And that one will be simple. Just an overall opinion on them.
How you ask me what my opinion is on femboys.
Yep.
I want more of them. I'm more comfortable because I'm still uncomfortable around guys due to past stuff, but femboys get a free pass. I feel more comfortable around them. So the more the better. I like to be more around femboys because it helps me be on ease, I guess. So as my answer, please, if you are considering wanting to be a fanboy, go ahead. Just go ahead.
I mean, I would warn you here. Firstly, consider if you have like a good background for it, and if you're safe, if you know where to hide stuff, if you know that your family don't like it, and don't force yourself. It's all about the
Fair.
exploration
Yeah,
of
yeah.
yourself. Just explore. It's all about it. But yeah, definitely get a good background in any cases you might actually hide some stuff. Because yeah, you don't want your family to find your thigh highs. That'll be a death.
And if so, you can just say, I bought them for my girlfriend.
And then your family remembers you don't have a girlfriend.
We,
You're yeah, exactly.
we. But yeah, your own question answer?
So my overall opinion, they are adorable. Like a lot of them are actually goddamn cute. Like holy. But yeah, aside of that, like fanboy brain for a second. In general, they are really nice. They are really cool, and they are no different from normal guys, except they do have interest in other stuff than other guys. Um, but yeah, in overall, yeah, pretty comforting people to be around with. And as you said, they are not pressuring on you. And yeah, let's just say that some of the female behaviors are they have like this aura of you know what it's fine, it's good, I like this aura around them, but I can tell, and I will tell, I will say it, there are some people who just overdo it massively. overdo it. Overreact it, overdo it. Please don't.
Can you
Be
ever
respectful.
overreact as a fanboy?
Like
How
there are
overdo?
cases when you just there are cases when you overdo it. Like you flash publicly like, oh look, getting a pride on yourself, like being like so forceful on people. It's not about it. It's like feeling yourself good, not making others feel like, oh yeah, look at me. I am good. I am a fanboy here. You have to pay attention to me and I'm cute as hell.
Yeah,
No.
I understand. Yeah, about it.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean by
yeah.
overdo it. Like forcefully do it. It's not the
Don't
way.
like this is by in general. No matter if it's fanboy or anything else, you can be proud of who you are, but don't just put it on every little bio and status and stuff, because that will rub the wrong way. So you can be a fanboy without making that your whole personality. You should combine it with your current personality. Life advice.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly
So,
the
okay,
thing.
anything more on your list, or are we done for this episode?
For now, it's over. That's everything I wanted to talk about in this one specific episode.
All
So
right.
yeah,
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episodes too, which is the third video. Again, if you like what you hear to some, you can subscribe to me on VR Infinity. You can also follow me on Instagram called LemonCupcake VR Infinity. And same with threads, by the way. I have threads. You can follow me. What about you, okay?
all I can say is my YouTube. That's all. Or Twitch as well. I do stream from time to time. It's in the link in my YouTube. You can find it.
Yes.
And I guess that's all.
And I wish you a
Maybe.
good.
Oh yeah, and my
Yep.
SoundCloud as well. I'm posting random act tracks when I feel like. So yeah.
So you hear that? Follow us, subscribe us, join us, whatever. I hope you guys had a great day, morning, evening when you listen/watch this. Again, we have the video format that you see on YouTube and the audio format on YouTube Music. It is free. You don't need to have the paid YouTube Music app to watch/listen to podcasts. You can download it and do whatever you want. This is LemonCupcake, and
And Okap.
have a good one. Bye bye.
See ya.